All right. Minimize you, bring you up, open up chat. Hello, chat. How are you doing today? There we go. Open up the randomizer document. Hey, Dope Cat. You're getting 2 ads at once. Whack. Alright. Riz? Did I misspell Monster Hunter? No, I didn't. But yes, it is Riz. As you put it. There we go. How are you guys doing today? What's going on? How's everyone feeling? I was playing some GU last night in the Discord with a couple of people. And it went actually really well. We basically just farmed Auticall a few times. And I got 2 gems out of the 3 hunts that we did. So that was pretty fantastic. Got to finish upgrading the nest set armor for both Gunner and Blade Master. Debating on doing double Rajang advance quest for Monster Hunter GU. That one's a tough one. Man, I love the Pikmin soundtrack. I'm so excited for Pikmin 4. Thank you, Captain Olimar, for the lovely starting music. And then we go to the live scene. Oh, that is... I can't hear the game. You guys can. I just have to adjust some properties here. There we go. That should fix it. And then I will also adjust the lobby ID. Because that's a GU lobby ID. Ooh, item pack. I was listening to a song the other day that will be in an upcoming game, and they literally sampled Guru from Despicable Me as part of the soundtrack. That is hilarious. Create a hub. We're doing round robin stuff. Let's chat. All right. Lobby is up. I will get the lobby ID up here in a second. There we go. So let's see, R59, H4, and T. Boom. We're in a hot. There we go. Perfect. And then I'll take my add-on content. Why not? I am currently a little poor. If the item stuff has platinum eggs. Perfect. Now I am no longer poor. Welcome, Dr. Pumpkin. How are you doing? And Zen. Do we know Zen? Is Zen in chat? They are. This is the first time I've hunted with them. Hmm? Nope. Okay, they are not in chat. You know them? Poor etiquette. You know, it's not poor etiquette if, you know, they you know, are willing to work with us. You know? I'm going to start off with bowgun because, you know, I feel like starting off strong today. And then I will also post, let's see. Nope. Ooh, we got a whole bunch of melding blood. That is perfect, actually. Awesome. And then, yeah, we'll go ahead and eat like we usually do. Go for bird collar, defender, and moxie. Game's a little quiet for me. There we go. All right, there we go. Also, what I like about this is that it's really easy to communicate with you guys through chat, obviously, but like you guys can still see what I'm typing. There we go. Man, I feel like I'm texting through Facebook Messenger whenever I have to do that. I miss old running drugs. I don't know what that means. I don't know if I want to know what that means. But I think today's going to be a nice, chill Monster Hunter day, you know? We'll do some quests. We'll AKA the GU version. Ah, yes. Yes. Now I know what you mean. But yeah. Good old, what is it? Energy drinks and... Not energy drinks, dashed powder. the infinite stamina, not like what we have now. What we have now is elongated stamina. It effectively increases the amount of stamina that you have, but it does not give you infinite stamina. If you want infinite stamina, you got to run Heaven Sent. Let our hunt bear fruit. Oh, what? Okay. What happened to the items? They're all gone. I wanted some items. I got two first aid potions. I messed up. Very well. Just wanted the puppet spider. That's all I wanted. Can't be going taking all the items from everyone. Everyone gets items. You take one stack. I know. I only took one too. I didn't even get a ration. God knows I don't carry them on me because every quest in this game gives it to you. Question marks. They just disappeared. Someone's got like 8 stacks of mega potions, or it has a full 10 stack of first aid pluses. Alright, there we go. I mean, we'll make it work. This is just a basic Mitsune quest. I have no fear of this monster, but... Ah! Getting yelled at. Holding up. Ooh, we got the damage off. Oh, that was a mistake. I really tried to pop a special. That's what I was trying to do there. Not that it mattered. I didn't get hit. Ooh, I'm shocked I got that. Alright, we'll go for the triple bounce. Go for some. There we go. Big damage. Ooh, meet the boy with the raid. How's it going? Thank you so much. How was your stream today? I'm sorry I didn't get to check it out. I had some errands to run this morning. I've been kind of busy all the way up until about now. And even then, I was setting up for stream, so. Look at the damage. God, I love Pierce ammo on Mitsune. When you line up the shot right, it feels so good. Oh, unless you start missing. But how are things going? How was stream today? I hope you got lots of cool people to come by and all that good stuff. Twitter crashed on me. You have my chatters. Oh, lol. Amazing. Well, everyone who came in today, welcome. My name is Babotosh. I stream a lot of Monster Hunter, specifically GU and Rise. And yeah, we do like round robin hunts here. The way I run the hubs is or a single redo on a failed hunt. Add a fruit to the fruit counter. All right, Hellfire, you got it. I can do that for you. I do have fruit today, by the way. That was an issue earlier this week, but it isn't anymore. But yeah, so play a lot of Monster Hunter. GU and Rise are my two favorite games as of right now, and everything is done on the Switch. I'm also playing through Tears of the Kingdom, so if anybody here is like interested in watching somebody try and character act every single character, or voice act every single character in the game, you've come to the right stream. I'm hoping to play through some of the OG Paper Mario as well in the near future, so I don't know. If you're interested in Monster Hunter and generally other interesting RPGs, this is the place for you. Don't like that angle. That's okay. I figured that people would be interested because I sat there and watched Meet the Boy voice every character for, or at least read the dialogue out loud for almost every character in, what is it? What was the murder mystery game? You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, Danganronpa. Thank you. Oh, I am out of spread ammo. I don't know where my spread ammo went. Did I make spread ammo? No, I made something else. I have no idea what I made there. Woo! Go, cat. Yes. Fantastic. Paralyze the beast. Oh, that's right. I'm not using... I thought I had, what is it, Pierce ammo lined up here. Whoops. But yeah. But yeah, no, welcome Raiders. I hope everything's going well. And thank you so much, Meet the Boy. Oh my god, I just barely tapped him. That's my bad. $104. We'll ride this one. But yeah, no. I'm a heavy bowgun main in every Monster Hunter game. So, that's what I do here. Play heavy bowgun. With a level of proficiency. Okay, man. Just watching the cat go supersonic in the corner. You 100% need that Bashotten fruit. Bashotten fruit's like actually kind of insane. As like a concept. It's like a monster that just gives you mega potions that are easier to utilize. Easy first quest. We out here killing it today. So next it's going to be Dope Cat's turn. Or not Dope Cat, sorry, Dr. Pumpkin's turn to post. I've got some Bashotten fruit right here. Take a look. So I'm going to eat one of the Bashotten fruit right now because I am feeling... I don't know. I feel like I need it. I had chili today for lunch because yesterday I made tacos. Craft armor. All right. What kind of... we can go ahead and craft it in a second here, but if you have something in mind, let me know. I'll go take a look at what it is I'm able to craft, and if it's something that I haven't crafted before, we can do it. Look at that. Nice, wonderful piece of fruit there. And any risen TOPs, we can do that. You guys are giving me all this good stuff to craft. That's what's funny to me. I'm like, so I kind of half expected people to be like, I want you to craft the Genprey armor. And me being like, okay, fine. Because basically any master rate karma will get put into the randomizer. So, you know, the more good stuff you give me, the better equipment I can, like, accidentally make. But vice versa. Okay, let's see what we got. Risen. Here we go, Tio. You got a request? Head, chest, gloves, waist, pants. Or does it not matter to you? Helm? Boom. Done. And I will add that to the randomizer. Risen Kaiser. Yeah. Save that. Perfect. There you go. New armor. It's all yours. And by all yours, I mean now it's all mine. You know, I used to have this really good habit in this game of buying back ammo after every hunt, but not necessarily before, like, you know, before every hunt. So I do it afterwards, buy back all the ammo I used, and that way the next time I pick up the set, all the ammo is right there. And I feel like I really want to start getting back into that habit because I've been going on quests lately. Like yesterday, I was playing some GU with Energy Surge and Vonka, you know, 2 people from the Discord. And we came across this issue where we started the quest and I just was missing half of my ammo because I assumed that I just had it. Ooh, this will be fun. Nice little high rank quest. I think I'm running the perfect weapon for it. This might have special music. Gotcha. Might have special music. I wouldn't know either. Yeah, no, last Rise stream, we just kind of did like a ton of event quests. It was really funny. You know, we did Sonic, got a bunch of rings, like things like that. It was a fun time. Listen to Street Fighter. I don't know if I'm going to play around with music levels all that much this stream, though. But how are you doing today, Hellfire? I don't think I've been able to ask you. I'll now give me that shout out to Meet the Boy. Everyone who's in chat currently, Meet the Boy is a fantastic streamer. Again, so if you didn't notice earlier, they've been playing. They just finished playing through Danganronpa, but they play games like that. Pon Pon Patapon is another game that they were playing, which is probably not the name of it, but that's what it's from. That's a thing from it. I don't know the actual name of it. But just like a lot of oh, all right. See you, Dr. Pumpkin. If anybody wants to hop in, a spot just opened up. I'm gonna hand the turn off to Zen. Real quick here. Oh, I can't remember how to chat with people anymore. I'm so used to using a keyboard. Oh my god, sticky keys. But yeah, no, and I think today they usually play Monster Hunter Rise. I'm not sure if they did or not, but yeah, no, Meet the Boy is super cool. So if you guys haven't checked him out, I highly recommend that you do. Super nice guy. We even did a duo stream a few weeks ago, and that was super fun. Ooh, okay. Yeah, we can do this. Piece of cake. Yo, Terror Unit, how's it going? Welcome back. So excited to see you again. How are you doing? We have an open spot. If you're interested in... Oh, well, Oh, weren't you? Didn't you? No. Yeah, we have an open spot in Rise. If you want to jump in, I will. I will hold it for you. I was gonna say, when you first showed up, I was like, oh, you know, that's right. This isn't GU today, but I forgot that you actually don't play a whole lot of GU. You play more Rise, don't you? I'm also an owl warrior. Channel points broke, so I just reinstalled Twitch. Oh, no. Grinding out GU, unfortunately. Thank you, though. Yeah, of course. The end will come. I believe it. You know, I've been doing a really good job of lowering the fruit counter. It was at like 250 a week ago. 300 points off destruction. Oh, boy. Oh, okay. I guess I didn't get what's it called? There's an ability I like to get, Bird Collar level 3. The charge blade is making my pre-brain short out. I'll tell you what, I feel that. The other day, so like for those of you who don't know, I do have a channel points reward that for redemption of forcing me to play any weapon in the game. Yeah, about like a week and a half ago, I was playing Rise, right? Or not Rise, but GU. And somebody was like, play Charge Blade. And for those of you who happened to glance at my guild card yesterday in GU, you might have noticed that I have some very bewildering stats when it comes to weapons. There are some weapons I play almost religiously. You'll look at it and you'll be like, oh my god, you've played heavy bowgun over 1,000 times, or you've played sword and shield over like 300 times, or you've played, you know, gun lance over, you know, 600 times. And then you're gonna look at the other weapons and it's like, you've touched this weapon twice. No, Charge Blade is one of those weapons I've played maybe 6 times total. Kind of like how somebody was like, play Lance. And I'm like, I've never played Lance. And it's like, well, that's not necessarily true. You've played it 4 times in the past 500 hours you've sunk into this game. But have I played it more than that? No. I actually am working on a hammer set, though, for GU. I have all the parts and all of the skills already plotted out. The only thing that I need is I just need to finish upgrading the hammer itself. So, yay, new things to work on. It's tough coming from hammer. Ah, man of glass. I've never gotten to use it. Babotosh, you getting toads? I've got so many toads. Oh, this is not the monster. That was something else. Ren has joined the lobby. Bow before your gods, mortals. Oh my god. I can't remember. Welcome. Yeah, there we go. Maybe they'll pop into the Twitch chat and see where it is that where we are and how we're doing. Oh, it's underground. Okay. Okay, all the monsters are here. Fantastic. So I see Lagombi running out of its hole. Probably because some hideous beast has jumped into it. Oh, I messed up. I messed up actually big. There we go. Thanks for the shout out, man. I was hunting. Understandable. Always support the hunting. Oh, that hit me. Oh, that makes me so sad. I thought for sure I was going to be able to dodge something. Instead I get uppercut by fire. And he's out of here. Wonderful. A wonderful way of starting off the hunt. No, but hammer's like one of those weapons I've maybe played like 10 times total. I want to make an aerial hammer set though, which is different in GU. I like the air. Like, it's funny. I really do like guild style a lot, but if I had to like, and I like all the styles, guild, aerial, and alchemy. But aerial never felt like something I was like really suited towards, if that made sense. Like, just as the kind of person who, like, the way I like to play video games, aerial kind of ended up becoming something interesting, but it never was like something that immediately caught my attention. I had a growing appreciation for it. Are you a hammer hating streamer? No, not at all. I have mad respect for the hammer users. I just struggle to use the weapon because of the way, because of the range that you have to play with it in. That's my only real, if I had to have a gripe with hammer, it's just that it's, oh, that is not the direction I was swinging. It's just like where it's positioned, where you have to position with it in order to actually utilize it properly. But I think it's a heavily underrated weapon and not enough people use it. Kidding, of course. I rarely see hammers online. Yeah, exactly. Oh, thank God I was not in that. I was probably a few pixels away. Can I not run up this wall? Fine. I will use a wire bug to gain the height I need. Headshot. Ooh, chunky damage. If it crit, we would have been insane. Damage would have been absolutely bonkers. That being said, I can see how Charge Blade could be really good. The thing about Charge Blade is it is a combo machine, and it continues to power itself up. And if you do it correctly, you can actually loop specials. So like there's like a special that'll give you a buff for a temporary amount of time or whatever. Ooh. But you can use certain specials to charge the other ones, and then by the time that special is ended, the other one is charged, and you can go back into the other one. And then just like the amount of damage and versatility it has, like if you use like force some things, you can like, oh, I might be dead here. No, what? This monster, I've not been hit once by this thing, and I don't know what's going on. Or I should say I've only been hit once by this thing, and I still don't know what's going on. Oh, there we go. Okay, fixed. Yo, Overmacho, how's it going today? We're just talking about Monster Hunter, as we do. Okay. Yeah, I'll let you do that. There's no need for me to, you know, deal with that. The devs in Sunbreak were like, let's make almost every other weapon super cracked except Lance and Insect Glaive. Really? I've always thought that Insect Glaive is a heavily underrated weapon. Like, I've always thought it was good, but am I wrong in that assumption? I couldn't get the distance. We're going for distance. We're going for speed. But we couldn't get there fast enough. Lance boys are getting shafted, though. Longsword on the hand, they're eating good. Yeah. Well, if you're comparing it, like, it depends on what game you're comparing it from, I think. Like, if we're talking, like, GU to, oh, there's Dragunov. Nope. Oh, we got fireworks ready. That's not enough para. But maybe two will be. Cats, here. Now. No, Miko. We got to call him back. Come on, come on. That's sad. Come on, drop. Don't hit me with that. Fine. No, I missed. Yes, I will use it online. And no, I do not care. Correct answers. Let's see. Is it going to stick around and mess around with the Nitro Toad? It will. It fucked around and it found out. What? No true charge slash? That's fine. That's fine. We'll deal with it. But I'm not going to like it. Thunderblight has left the lobby. Man, people are just jumping in and then leaving as soon as they're like... See, this is why I normally don't do the SOS command when I'm streaming. If I'm playing on my own, sure. But, like... If one of you guys want to hop in the lobby and occupy that spot, you guys are more than welcome to jump in, by the way. I'm going to get hit by that. There's... Yeah. Did, like, no damage, though. Woo! Which means, there's a bonus for the mod. Oh, wait. That's why I'll make a Sunbreak mod to make Insect Glaive meta, like Brawl Meta Knight. That would be hilarious. You'd probably be best off doing it, though, on a PC rather than Switch. Yeah, we'll just sheathe that normally. Jesus. It takes forever to put things away. Oh, he is leaving the area. It's ridiculously strong in GU and even stronger than in 4U. You people still said it became weak. I think that's the biggest issue, is that it feels like it's fallen off between games, but that doesn't mean that it's not still a good weapon. Like, oh my god, heavy bowgun, comparatively, the GU has fallen off immensely. And part of that is due to the adept style no longer being incorporated in, you know, in the game. Or not adept, but valor style. But, like, I don't know. I have an Insect Glaive set. It's not even close to being decent. The armor on it is pretty trash. But... that being said, it does do a very good job of, you know, it still keeps up in damage without, like, the appropriate buffs that, you know, you would use to make it as good as possible. Woo. But I meant to ask, what are you thinking of GU thus far? I know that you're saying that you're trying to kind of get into it. Also, like, the air varial heads will have, like, Evade 5 and Evade 3 just because. That would be funny. Just go anywhere at any time with absolutely no fear of getting hit. Oh, come on. I will say that I also don't think that they programmed what GU's aerial style was meant to be very well, if that makes sense. Like, monsters in this game are really good at knocking people out of the air. That is not the case for 4U and GU. Monsters really weren't designed to be swatting people out of the air in those games. So very few are actually able to succeed. Fuck the owl, that's all. That's mean. I'm the owl. What's wrong with the owl? Ooh, Risen Dragon Bones. Always have a use for those. Maybe I'll even raise my AR a little bit. Oh, you're talking about Malfestio. Yeah. It got to the point where, like, I wouldn't have to worry about needing to recover from reverse controls because I actually got very good at playing with inverted controls. As funny as it is. I do not like hunting horn as a support weapon. I think it's a support weapon, but it just needs, like, you shouldn't be just supporting with it. It should be something that you select and then people benefit from the fact that you picked it in the first place, not that. Oh my god, what the hell? I got 2 Rise gems and 2 regular gems. Monster Hunter. I didn't need that. Why? I mean, I appreciate it, but come on. Share some with the other people. And wildfires in the lobby. All right, what quest do we want to do? I have some pretty high-ranked anomaly quests, but I don't think everyone's anomaly level are all that high. So I'm going to maybe post a lower-ranked anomaly quest. I think most people should be able to join something like this. Yeah, 3 haints, 3 feints, all the regular basic stuff. Not gonna gate people. There's no reason for that. You can do this one. I like Zenogre. Zenogre is a fun fight. What's my opinion on the anomaly grind? It's all right. I think that they could have handled it a lot better. Yo, Falcon07. Thank you so much for the follow. How are you doing today? And I hope welcome to the stream. I play Monster Hunter here. That's what we do. We do GU and Rise. You know, I'm going to play this. Well, you know what? I'm going to run my Insect Glaive set. But yeah, no, to finish up what I was saying about the anomaly grind. It's a lot. I mean, I think it's handled decently for what it is. You know, they make it so that way people can join within a certain range. Oh, you played with me a few days ago. Sick. Yeah, today we're playing Rise. But welcome. It's nice to see you here in chat. Randomly remembered the Twitch link and decided to check it out. Well, here we are. Check it out. It's me. I'm Babotosh. But like it's good that they have, like, we're talking about the anomaly grind. I think it's good that they allow people within a certain range to be able to join. So, like, if you're above 200, you can do, like, anything in the 200s. If you're above, like, 140, you can do anything between, like, 140 to 200. It, like, keeps it from people gatekeeping by, like, a single level. I think that's really healthy. Whether or not I want that in the game, I really prefer Deviants. I like the idea of including more monsters rather than just upgraded versions of monsters. Because, like, the Deviants, like, they were different. Like, they were just different, if that makes sense. And I do miss that. Did I miss something? Oh, League of Owlheads. Join us. Ah, I see. The Owlhead is the only outfit I have in this game. But, you know, I think that they handled it well. It could have been handled a lot worse. But yeah. Well, welcome Falcon07 though. I'm glad that you could join us. It's very nice. You just got back fully. Apparently everyone has decided to equip an owl head for their outfit. I don't know, maybe I'm starting a cult. Actually, so there was a speaking of cults, this isn't actually a real cult, so it's just mostly funny. Back when I used to LARP, for those of you who don't know what LARPing is, it's live action role playing. And there's a lot of different variants of it. There's like the oh, still too low. Yeah, we can do something else. Let me post an even lower one. I have stuff. Little LARPer. Yeah. Honestly, I still would if I had a group to do it with. Surely I have a really low one. I used to go by the name Stitches. And it took me a while for me to be able to come up with a name. I'd been, playing the game for a long time. And obviously there's a bunch of different ways of LARPing. There's like the one where you can cast magic and stuff like that. But then there's also the version of LARPing that's like more just like actual swordplay and, rather than like, oh, I'll use my ability to do this thing. It's like, no, I hit you and I cut off your arm. That's the version I played. It wasn't like magic or stats or anything like that. It was just how well do you actually fight with a foam sword. But I went by the name Stitches because I got hit by a 11-foot glaive essentially, and it bounced off the buckler I owned and went up into my head and cut a little, basically split the skin right along my eyelid, and I had to go get stitches. Very fun. But yeah, anyway, for a while I had a little group that with me and another guy and a few others. Since I was like one of the original people of the group, and I'd been doing it for a long time, they decided to fight with me and under my command, and they went by the name of Stitches Bitches. It was a great time. I missed those days. Anyway, just talking about the cult of Stitches Bitches. What's going on? No, I think we got plenty of good colors here. I do like how everyone's outfits, though, kind of match. We look like a Power Ranger squad. This is some play school stuff going on right now. A little bit. I can't be blue, apparently. You're not blue. You're teal. He's blue, you're teal. They're different colors. Zen is a dark blue, whereas I am azul. Fine, I'll be another color. You could do like red or yellow. I'm a fan of pink. Pink is a real color. If we're going like the Power Ranger bit here, pink, there is a pink ranger. Le fish. Hey hamburger, how's it going? Le fish indeed. Although in French, it's not le fish, it's le poisson. 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 That's it. Poisson. It's one of the few French words I recall. Fish. It's funny. Okay, okay. And just a story time, right? So, for those of you who know me, I am a opera singer. I trained, I studied voice back at university and stuff. Um, One of the classes I had to take was French diction. Okay, and for whatever reason, partway through the partway through, my study, one of my teachers was like, "Oh, we're gonna just study food," and I'm like, "Why are we studying food?" You know, when I took German diction, the things that we talked about were like dreams, love, nature, life, death. Common themes in like opera. I'd request music. If I request music, can I request any song? No, it's I changed the lobby music, and you can request any song from Monster Hunter, and I will change the lobby music to that. Oh, there we go. Okay, someone is still taking items. But yeah. Anyway, what I was gonna say is, where was I going with this? Right. So anyway, in French diction, for whatever reason, we decided to end up. I was gonna request one-winged angel when I bring upheaval upon you. That's funny. One-winged angel is a badass tune though. But yeah, so my French diction class, right? My teacher decided that we were gonna spend the second half of the semester talking about nothing but food. And I was like, why? Why are we talking about food in a class that's supposed to be about French diction, specifically geared towards like opera singers? Everyone who's taking this class is studying opera, right? Anyway, that happens. It's whatever. I let it pass. I don't even think a single thing of it. And then 2 years later, I'm studying with the same teacher again, and we're taking French literature, which is basically like French music lit, which is essentially like the study of, French composers and like popular French music and things like that. And at the very end of the semester, right, the teacher pulls up a YouTube video, and it's this music comedian. And she does a whole thing on the whole bit is like, oh, French music is so romantic. It just sounds so beautiful and like, whatever. And you can talk about anything. I can talk about food. And then she started singing about like, oh, le poisson, right? And it's like, oh my God, she's singing French. And it's like, no, she's talking about fish and wine and cheese. And I'm like 95% certain that teacher only taught us about food for the second half of that semester so that way she could hit us with this bit at the very end of the semester regarding food. I am like 95% certain that was the case. And I was, a little infuriated by that fact. Oh, that's bad. Get me out of there. No! Oh. All right, there we go. Oh, that's bad. Mistakes were made. We're going back. Oh, that's right. I didn't get mega potions. Not by choice. There we go. Whoop. Yeah. As much as I love Insect Glaive, man, this set has no defense. I've been thinking about reworking it for quite some time, actually. Oh my god, that still hit me. See, this is what I mean when I say this game is worse designed for specifically for weapons like Insect Glaive. Oh. Thank you, Dope Cat. You should try and get Interpret Heart on your set if you're looking for extra defense. LOL! Okay, so I made this set long before Interpret Heart was a thing. So that's part of the reason why it doesn't have it on it. It just needs a little upgrade. I do actually carry Interpret Heart decorations on almost every set. And honestly, Insect Glaive would slap with some Interpret Heart. All right, Zen. I'm gonna give you a bit of a warning. You're kind of you're throwing around a lot of nonsense here. I need you to tone it back. That Tigrex is awful. It's all right. It happens. We do one redo on failed hunts, so I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and repost it real quick. Like for any other weapon, it's amazing for Glaive. Yeah. Well, it's because you get so many hits. I have it on my Greatsword set, and it's not nearly as good. Oh, is Zen dipping out? See you tomorrow. You're lucky if you're gonna see me tomorrow, Zen. I'm not digging your energy. Yo, Chaos Death, how's it going? Decos, set decos. Yeah, see, there's a spot right there. It's like as if I was meant to have it on here. Did I? No, oh, wow, I totally took it from the wrong thing. Nope, no. Yes. Yeah, okay. And tell you what, we'll throw a shockproof on there because that's just nice. What does he know? He doesn't. All right. I'm going to throw it back up there. And this time we're going to actually kick ass. And also, if anyone wants to jump in, we now have an open spot in the hub. And anyone is welcome to jump in. I think that was one of these right around here. Oh, maybe not. Where's that Tigrex quest? Got that one. That's Grosserog, though. Is it here? You doing a round robin quest? Yeah, I always do round robin quests. You're never going to find me doing a farm hub on stream. Because, you know, I think it's more fun to play the game when everyone kind of has a shot to, like, play the game. But no, I'm doing really good. Yeah, I'm going to... If that's who I think it is, who just sent me the friend request. Yo, Sylvanity, welcome. Oh my god, everyone's in here. Honestly, on my side, I'm pretty much done just farming Master and high ranks to 999. Understandable. There are, like, good quests for that. Like, the Talisman quest, and GU is really good at that. making new elemental builds. Making new builds is super fun. Also, Sylvanity, welcome. We have an open spot. Anybody's welcome to jump in from chat. But yeah, no, I like to keep my quests round robin because it keeps variety happening. There's like one exception when I wouldn't do a round robin quest. If there's like a real goal that that is supposed to be the reason why I'm streaming. For instance, we have a sub goal to do every single EX quest in Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate in a single stream. It'll be a long and tiresome journey, and I'll be doing that with viewers, but like I'll mostly be posting. What AR am I on? I think I'm on like 160 or 170 something. I'm pretty high up there. But obviously not like, you know, leading the scene in terms of Monster Hunter, whatever. Oh, crap. I just totally ended up... No, don't read from file. There we go. An EOX marathon. I haven't done one of those in a while. It'll be fun. I plan on doing it with viewers. I expect it to take some time. Because EX quests are hard, and they are always hard. You know, even if we were to complete every single quest in a reasonable amount of time, like, let's say we first tried every single EX quest. Each one is still going to take roughly 10 minutes. That's at least 2 hours. If we get them done in 10 minutes. Some of them are probably going to take a lot longer than that. You know, I expect certain EX quests to take, you know, maybe 15 minimum. Like, you know, Bloodbath will take a while. But then on top of that, right, if we're factoring in how long that's going to take, and then on top of that, we're factoring in the amount of, like, failed attempts we would have, it's going to be insane. It's going to be fun. But, like, you know, that's why it's a sub-goal, because it's supposed to be something to, like, you know, look forward to, but also, you know, reward people for, you know, continuing to tune in and stuff like that. It's supposed to be like an all-day stream kind of thing. Oh, okay. We have 2 open spots. And there's Sylvanity. We have 1 open spot. I actually might change up the quest, if that's all right, and post something a little bit higher. Just because, like this one. This one will be fine. I think most of us are able to do it. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and repost it just because, you know, everyone here is able to join something this high. $999. Yeah, no, some people are fantastic. Some people have like gone through the grind, but on top of going through the grind, they have like the sets to do it. I mean, I'm like 500 and something in GU. Like, you know, eventually, if I keep streaming and playing the game, I will hit 999. But, you know, for me, it's always a slow grind. For me, it's never like a, how quickly can I get to it? Like, you know, obviously, if I spent like a week doing nothing but playing Monster Hunter, I could get through a large chunk of that. Yeah, EX quests do require a super coordinated team to take them down online. Yeah. And, you know, but like, I don't know. I think we could do it. A lot of my sets are really built for coordination. I have at least 3 or 4 different support sets that run a variety of things. Like, you know, I've got a ton of paralysis stuff, a lot of mounting stuff. And then I also run a lot of... I have like 2 or 3 different hunting horn sets that would basically negate like the one-shot kind of thing that you might encounter on most hunts. Like, for instance, the reason why Dread Queen is so scary is because of poison. But if you run Atakal's weapon, you can actually negate all status ailments. Boom. Suddenly, Dread Queen is no longer nearly as scary. Obviously, you still have to do it well, because, you know, just like any other any monster can tap you out. I've been knocked out by the random Genprey on the side of the road. But, like, in regards to being able to, you know, make things a little bit easier, you know, I've got sets for that. And then, you know, all people have to do is just attack when the para happens, which people naturally tend to do. The only real downside is that my damage is compromised. And that's part of the reason why it's difficult for me to do EX quests on my own. That's why I'm not soloing every EX quest on like a single stream. Well, that's disappointing. Okay, we got the tail. I imagine the front legs are probably where the purple are. No, back legs maybe? Yeah. Ow. And I do love how non-committal Insect Glaive can be sometimes. Like in regards to being able to stick around the air for long periods of time and stuff like that. Thank you, health. Wonderful cats. Look at that, just flying around. Ooh, hey, oh, Chaos Death. Welcome to the lobby. Thank you for jumping in. Uh-oh, he's just sitting there. Who's about to DC? No one, I guess. Oh my god! Oh, spinning indefinitely down a cliff face. That is hilarious. Oh, that's a shame. I didn't want that to be in my interpret heart. Front leg. Dang, I did it again. Back leg. Tail. Come on, give me that dust. Get some pokes in, get ran over. Do we focus on heals, or do we think we can earn it back through just tapping the monster a number of times? We focus on heals. Monster picked for us. Ooh, this is the first Mega Potion I've gotten all stream. I do think... I know Zen said that they weren't taking all the Mega Potions, but I get the smallest feeling that they were taking all the Mega Potions. Or, you know, first aid kits. Hey, there's Chaos Death. Ooh, I am fine. Okay, I actually thought I got smacked there. The ability that me flying through the air looked very identical to the way it would look as if I was... Awaken Kinsec attack! Yeah! 200 damage! Okay. What it really does is it's a way for me to refresh my powder. Because like when the powder's there, I can use that one particular attack to put like a little powder cloud in the area, and then that basically ends it. See, there's another power cloud. So I swap forms, awaken Kinsec attack, throw it, do, you know, 600 damage, grab all my powder back, and then if I'm lucky, I can do it again, like I can right now. Sometimes I get 2 powders, sometimes I get 1. Come on, cat. I believe in you. Oh, Miko, you are so slow on that bomb. Okay. Oh. No. Okay, it already went off. Sad. Oh! 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 Come on, water trap. No, I'm getting hit again. Oh my god! I don't know what happened, but I'm alive. I don't know. I literally don't know how I lived that. That is insane. I would need a playback. Because I should have died there. Oh my god, okay. He's just leaving the area. It is nice that they give you infinite... Oh, he's not leaving the area. Oh, maybe he is. No, I guess not. He just wanted to go to the center of the room for some reason. And then, you know, chases right back into the corner. Come on. No? Okay, maybe I hit him directly on the back. There we go. There we go. Easter Island head. Is there's like a meaning behind that I'm not fully aware of? I know like it became really popular in Splatoon. You know, obviously from like the first level and stuff where all the Easter Island heads are. But I feel like I missed a meme format, you know? Because normally I'm pretty up to date with my meme culture. But that one kind of went like over my head. It's just random. Amazing. Yeah, I guess that's the closest one I got. I'm a fan. That's kind of what I figured, but, you know, I like to ask in case there's some context I'm missing. Because I'm all for random humor. I just need to, you know, sometimes I don't know if it's random humor or something way different. Oh, hello. Wonderful. Yo, Lunalair, how's it going? Bad Monster Hunter game. This is a great Monster Hunter game. I like it. Did you stream today? Also, let me give a shout out to Lunalair. They are a Monster Hunter streamer. They were playing GU, 4U, 3U. I don't know if they play Rise, though. I think they avoid Rise. But I can give them a quick shout out here. But another Monster Hunter streamer, especially if you like the old gen games. Highly recommend you go check them out. Every day I think of that episode of VeggieTales is becoming more and more true. Ah, yes. Weed Eater. A fantastic, what is it? It's like Larry the Cube. Randomly generated. It's the future of humor. Well, what happened to It's Funny Because It's True? It's funny because it's unexpected. You know. Help me. Cough, cough. I'm contracting frenzy ligma. So sad Steve Jobs died of ligma. No, honestly, they really did nail what the future of humor was going to be like. Dope Cat, it is your turn to post, by the way. Who the hell is Steve Jobs? Ligma balls. Yeah. Thank you. Pew. All right. Let's see. I'm feeling Sword and Shield. Sword and Board. Let's do it. Especially with that new meme trend going around with like the purple milkshake. That one isn't so much random humor as it is like it's more like I don't want to call it anti-capitalist humor, but it's like a yeah, the Grimace birthday shake. It's like it really does look so purple that it could kill somebody. You know, that's all that is. Do I want to run Sword and Board against the legend? The one, the only? Oh, Chaos Death. Okay, what weapon do you want me to use? That's what I kind of assumed it was. Honestly, I thought of the word grim. Lance? Oh. Oh, you are mean, my friend. There is no kindness here. Do I even have a lance in this game? I don't know if I do. Ha! Joke's on you. I built a lance set. It might be bad. Stun resistance. Wait, what? Oh, okay. That's an old ass set. I was like looking at this and I was like, why does that look like it's going to kill me? Okay, yeah. This is the set we have. I don't know why we're running crit boost on a negative affinity weapon, but you know what? That's fine. We're committed. Layered, change layered appearance. Or change armor pigment. I think the brown is well suited. But I think we should go with like a nice kind of... Yeah. Let me eat real quick. When are your sets loved enough to be named? When I can no longer keep track of them. Actually, we're going to just eat full insurance. There we go. Yo, Overmacho, welcome back. Glad to see that you've made it back. Yeah, no, the Grimace Shake is a really funny whatever thing. Also, I think I will name sets eventually. Like if like it's one of those things where I just kind of have to like sit down and do it. If that makes sense. Where it's like rather than comparatively to what I'm doing now, which is just like constantly playing the game and like trying to manage things like, oh, I need to make a set real quick. This only exists so that way I have a quick lance set to go to. But I would like to make something interesting with every single weapon type. You know? And not like, you know, oh, I want a meta set with every single weapon. No, like my favorite Sword and Shield set is something that focuses solely on putting as much paralysis on a monster as possible. Yeah. Like, I want something like that for every weapon. I don't know what I would do with Lance to make it interesting, per se, because Lance is one of those weapons I just don't really fully understand. Sword and Shield sets are sick. I agree. Like, I can paralyze a monster 3 times in a fight, which in GU is not, like, all that impressive, but in this game is relatively impressive. They really nerfed the hell out of paralysis from GU to Rise. It is so difficult to paralyze monsters in this game. Like, even the item that is designed to help paralyze monsters is almost useless against some of the higher monsters. Like, you'll notice in the first fight I did today, my cat threw... It wasn't until my cat threw a Paratoad at the monster that I even attempted to paralyze the monster following it with another Paratoad. Because otherwise, it's just a detriment. If you only have one Paratoad per thing, people are going to die. because you're going to throw it out and people are going to get paralyzed, and then you're going to be hated for 10 billion years. Oh, wow. Okay. God, Lance is so good at just not dying. Thanks for streaming, by the way. I have a very nice vibe. Thank you. No, I love streaming. It's like one of my ways of actually playing video games these days, because I actually really struggle to play video games like I used to. Like as a kid, I would play games all the time. And like, I don't mean like, you know, every once in a while I'd play a game or whatever. It's like, no, I would play video games like all fucking day if I was able to. That really changed though after, you know, college and stuff like that, when I just didn't have the time to play games anymore. You know? Okay, that is so cool with Lance. That's, I think I figured out what I want to make my build based around. It has to be that move. That's so stupid. Oh no, I'm playing the weapon that, you know, pokes well, but the thing about it is it just has no mobility. It's so sad. And then I, you know, play Lance and just yeet myself across the whole arena at the monster. No, I try to keep the streams nice and fun and light, you know. Obviously, like, I'm way down to talk about anything, you know, from politics to whatever. You know, it just really depends on what the vibe of the audience is and what people are talking about, you know, and how people are feeling on, on any particular day, you know. And I'm down to talk about my personal life, too. Like, I don't know if I communicated this with everyone here, but I got accepted to a community theater gig. It's you know, unpaid, but, like, it's fun that I get to participate in theater again like I used to. Anchor Rage. Yeah. Look at that angry sword or political speaking water is the best drink. Oh, accidentally ran up the hill. Oh, no, that was no accident. Oh. That's no moon. That's a Star Wars reference for anybody who wasn't aware. There we go. Twin the hay. Theater is cool, but I wish I'd gotten into it, but I'm a very introverted person. Like, you know, I'm actually also very introverted. Like, I really struggle to interact with people outside of a setting where I feel like I have a lot of control, if that makes sense. And I say that, like, not as if... for example... It is very difficult for me to meet new people because I am just as introverted as I am. It's a little different when, you know, I'm streaming and just like talking outwardly to people. And, you know, the way I view acting isn't as a social thing, but rather as like a as a community project. In the same way how if I were to be building a house with a group of people, that doesn't necessarily mean I need to be like socially, you know, I need to be an extrovert in order to build a house with people. You know, I don't need to be able to talk to people to hammer a nail. But obviously it helps, you know. I do wish I was a little bit more social in that regard. Yeah, we're just going to sit here and block all of that. I almost forgot about the third hit. Ooh, we're learning, guys. Did you guys see that? I actually anticipated what the monster was going to do and did it. Did the correct counter. Ooh, that was my Moxie. Oh my God. I think somebody just saved my life. I think that would have killed me for sure. I fucked up. I don't have a dodge. No. Okay, okay. Somehow I did not get hit by that. But now I'm dealing with... No! Okay. Hear me out. Okay, listen to me. That was, so for those of you, like, okay. So what had happened is the way that you emergency wire bug dash out of a bad situation is L plus B. But I'm using the Lance ability, which is like the twin the needle or whatever, that causes that to go away. I didn't recognize that my emergency dodge isn't an emergency dodge anymore. It pulls me towards the monster like a fucking maniac. So as I'm sitting there, I jump at the monster, realizing I'm not dodging out of the way, and then proceed to bounce off, somehow dodge some crazy explosion nonsense, right? And then proceed to yeet myself back into the monster. Holy shit. Yeah, no. Ugh. Okay. Right, can't block that. Anyway, it was horrific. That's all people need to know. I was terrified. I didn't know what I was doing. This is my second time using Lance. Also, Robot Cookie, thank you so much for the follow. I'm sorry, I did see that. I was just freaking out. Mission freaking accomplished. Don't forget your tail, guys. But how are you doing today? Thanks for tuning in. You caught me in a very, what's the term I'm looking for? Horrific moment. You know, you caught me in a fight or flight response moment. That's what it was. All right. Is it cool if I can join? Yeah, of course. Obviously, so the way it works though is, you know, if a spot opens up, you are more than welcome to take it. I don't know when that spot will open up, but I do plan on streaming for at least another hour and a half. We're just doing like round robin hubs, but I do this like 4 days a week between Rise and GU. So, you know, I deeply appreciate the follow. It's super cool to, you know, have you here. I am, by the way, I'm Babotosh. I play a lot of Monster Hunter. I play Monster Hunter 4 days out of the week and then play Tears of the Kingdom 2 days out of the week. Obviously, with exception, I have a Discord. Everyone in there plays Monster Hunter for the most part, with, you know, few exceptions, which are like friends of mine and stuff like that. So, you know. But welcome. I hope you enjoy your stay here and are able to, you know, enjoy talking about Monster Hunter and, you know, life and, you know, whatever comes to your mind. And generally speaking, I run round robin hubs. So, you know, we won't be grinding anything per se, but like people are allowed to just kind of post whatever and, you know, work on whatever it is that they want to work on. So, you know, that's how we do things. And we do one redo on failed quests. That is my own take on the round robin hub. Phew. Okay, we got Lance out of the way. Not only did we get Lance out of the way, but we actually played it, I think, relatively efficiently. Obviously, we're not doing like the most insane damage, but we were able to use it, and we managed to kill the strongest monster in the game currently. Also, I'm learning. That's something that's really cool. Sylvanity. Okay, what's the new weapon type? Hunting Horn. You know, I've been wanting to learn Hunting Horn, but I haven't been able to figure out how to utilize it yet. So let's check out my equipment. No, that's hammer. Hunting Horn. All right, we've got this guy. Wind pressure, stamina recovery up, affinity up. I think we can rock with this. I'm only master rank 5, so I can't do high quests with you guys. I mean, you know, on certain days, like if we have a whole bunch of like crazy people in the hub, like, I don't know. Generally, the way I do things is that if you're unable to join a quest that somebody else posted, we will go ahead and pick a different quest. You know, and generally that works out. If people are like really low, like the other day we were playing GU, and we were in master rank, or like, you know, we were like on G4 star. I think we spent a majority of the stream just catching somebody up through 4 stars. And that was a pretty efficient way of kind of helping people out. I was a fan of how we handled that situation. So generally, yeah, I actually really like Destroyer on this. What am I working with here? Evade window, crit boost is actually insane. Actually, with this weapon. I'm fine with that. Breath Jewel, Crit Jewel, Shock Proof, Evasion, Evasion. We don't need Dragon Jewels. But we are doing Thunder damage. We could throw a Bolt Jewel onto here. Elemental Exploit. Throw another Bolt Jewel onto here. How many Bolt Jewels is that? Okay. Yeah, we can throw the last one on here. Just like that. And then, let's see. I think there's at least... Let me see if I can make another Rampage deco here. Welcome again back over Macho Grande. I've been grinding MR5 Malzeno. Super cool monster. We just fought the upgraded version of it, if you got the chance to see it. Create decos. There's something that's like specifically for... Hunting Horn only. Here it is. Doot range. I knew it was here. There we go. Actually, layered armor. Change armor pigments. No, change all. Change all? Oh, change all. See, I kind of want this greenish color if I can get that somehow. That's pretty close. No, use save palette. Or, yeah, use that. Yeah. Yeah. Tell you what, we'll even put this in a loadout slot. It's obviously not finished. I would like to actually utilize this. Manage switch skills, set decos, melodic slap, overhead smash. I prefer overhead smash. Performance is preferred. Crush attack combos, swing combo. 2-hit attack can be delivered left or right. This allows you to shift directions, make it useful. Earth shaker, sonic boom, slide beat. Okay. And we'll do the opposite on this guy. We'll do echo. Yeah, swing combo, sonic boom, soak beat. Yeah, there we go. Equipment loadouts. Yeah. And then we'll actually set a hunter loadout for this. Just so that way it's easy to have something ready. Item loadout, that's fine. Weapon loadout, that one. Layered loadout. You. Perfect. I need 2 more weapon parts, then I can get its weapon. Malzeno's got some pretty cool looking weapons. Eating warhead spray candy. Man, I haven't had warheads in forever. Like warheads have like there's 2 relationships I have with warheads. You get like an individual piece of candy, and it's like, yeah, that's pretty good. Or you get a whole fucking bag of them, and they like feel like your mouth is bleeding. Also, I do believe it is Sylvanity's turn to post if they want to post a quest. I remember when starting this game in November, I was struggling to take down Master Rank 5 Malzeno. Had to get help from a 999 player. Yeah, I mean, you know, everyone plays it differently. Also, just for your heads up, Robot Cookie, we do have a Discord, and everyone in there plays Monster Hunter. So if you're ever looking for people to play with, and I'm sure plenty of people would help you grind stuff out. I was actually on last night helping somebody grind out, you know, Generations Ultimate in order to finish breaking their Master Rank equivalent. Sorry, I thought there was a fly in my tea, but no, it's just a piece of loose leaf. You got 3 things of the candy. See, I'm just like used to the hard candies. That was very fun. What ended up happening, Sylvanity? Did I miss a message earlier? Oh, important phone call. I would, but sadly I don't have Discord. Understandable, you know. I only use Discord to like talk to friends of mine that like live across the country now. So that's like the biggest usage, and obviously to like interact with other streamers whenever I do get to interact with other streamers, which is rare, but you know, it does happen. Not all streamers know each other. There we go. Start the kettle over here. Click. But I used to be like, back in, you know, late college, maybe early college even. I started like trying to find Monster Hunter Discord servers. I was actually originally invited to one after hunting with a group of people in GU, because like that was like the style of the way you know, lobbies used to work, was like you would join Discord, like, you know, you would either find like a group of people online, and then like they'd be like, hey, do you want to do this over voice chat, because then we can communicate properly and stuff like that, you know, work as a team more effectively rather than having to rely on chat commands. And so people would like, you know, invite you to Discord servers or calls or stuff like that, and you just hunt with like randos that way. Which I'm grateful that we don't have a voice feature in Monster Hunter, because that would be scary. But it is nice that you can actually, like, you know, Discord functions as a way of people to communicate with each other. You've been having your issue with online baking, some stupid security reason. So I called the fraud branch the sorts of stuff, but because of the questions they were asking, the lack of information, I had to hang up, and they told me to go visit my bank. Oh, that sucks. I've been there before. Just so we know, use Sword and Shield. Sword and Shield is sick. I love Sword and Shield. I'm a heavy bowgun main, but I'm currently playing Hunting Horn for the first time ever because somebody requested that I do. I did not know that there would be a quest worse than Triple Rathian. Accurate. But yeah, no, I've definitely I've had similar banking issues, Sylvanity. Not too long ago. And I say not too long ago because it happened like 2 or 3 years ago. I had my entire bank account drained, and I had roughly $2,000 saved up. And somebody apparently got my banking information and bought $2,000 worth of gold and had it shipped to them somewhere in California. At least that's where the location was. And they did that through like eBay and Amazon. That sucked. I remember very specifically, I just come back from work and I was hungry. Well, it's because you can resell gold. And so, you know, obviously if you were going to like spend money and then you don't want that money to be like, you know, or at least try to have it avoid being traced back to you, you would buy something like that. And then, you know, anyway, I'm not going to tell you how to spend other people's money. Anyway, I remember very specifically because I had just come back from a church gig and I was hungry. And so I went to a Publix nearby in order to get some Chinese food. And, yeah, they was like, your card declined. And I'm like, that should not be right. Why would my card decline? That makes no sense. I have $2,000. And like, this is like, even now I check my bank account, like balance at least around once a week. And then, you know, the way that I spend money, I mentally keep track of how much money I should have in my bank account. That way I'm not like overspending. And generally I overestimate how much things cost. And so, you know, every time I look, I'm pleasantly surprised with the amount of money I currently have in my account. But yeah, somebody just bought. So essentially, I had to call my bank and they had to look into it to make sure that it was fraud and that, you know, or that it was theft, you know, and not fraud, you know, to make sure that I wasn't essentially saying that somebody stole $2,000 worth of money out of my bank account. Because what the bank does is they'll go ahead and reimburse you the money, right? But if they find that the money that you spent was not the money that, you know, you gave, if not the money, if they find that you lied to them, essentially, they will they'll take the money back and, you know, take it from your deposit, if that makes sense. So there's a way to do another hunting horn thing, if I remember correctly. Ooh, that was a lot of damage. Oh, I did not replenish my items. Rip. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Nice hit. Oop. Can you do a 360? Oh, he can. And he gets it. I forget what I can do when my horn is fully leveled up like this. Does anyone remember? What's the button combination I'm thinking of? Is it everything at once? You're not sure on that one? Nobody knows how to play hunting horn, huh? At least not like that. Ooh, someone's good with the flashes. Was that my KO? I'm proud of myself. Look at me KOing monsters like it's nothing. No, because there's like some button I'm missing. All right, let's change it up. Oh, right, Sonic Boom. I fucking love Sonic Boom. It's probably one of my favorite abilities. Okay, okay. That's how it works. Oh, I thought he was leaving. Okay, he is leaving. All right, there is a move I'm missing. Is it like there's like a spin move that you can do with? No, that's not it. It may look like ZR after the Magnificent Trio. Is that what I'm thinking of? I'll have to try it out. Because ZR always sheathes my weapon, but I am more than willing to try it out here. I would like to learn. No, that's not it. Or maybe it's just regular R. I forget. People use different controls than I do. Nice. Yeah, that's it. That's the move I'm thinking of. That was it. I do like how the hunting horn though does in fact play like certain notes of the theme that we're listening to, because like if you listen, the three notes that was those are the notes that it would play. And how does Velastrix's theme go? Dun 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 dun. You know, it's a 1-to-1. And I hope that when we encounter this Silver Rathian or Rathalos, one or the other, it's going to have a very similar theme happen. We'll play to the theme of the monster, and it will be spectacular. It's actually not Velastrix's theme. Oh, wait, it's Astrolos's theme, isn't it? That's even cooler. Yeah, I'm going to put that there. And so now when I play R, it should explode. So now... No, okay, it doesn't do it on the R. It's far more... it just kind of goes off whenever, huh? I still did 900 damage. Nobody's complaining about that, huh? Whew. Alright. I'm not gonna lie though, I think I prefer performance mode than echo mode. Ooh. Do a big heal here. Why do I have to sharpen the horn? Because it goes flat. That was a music joke for anybody who isn't. Okay. I'm glad somebody heard it. It's such a good bit. It's my favorite, like, hunting horn bit on the planet. No, I missed. Oh, I only hit it twice. That's so sad. Boo. Everyone saw it coming. Don't act like you didn't. Ugh. Oh, I missed. Sad. Oh, that's even sadder. Thank you, Adrenaline Rush. Chuck my horn at him. Wonderful, fantastic. Yo! Ambatukam, thank you for the follow. How are you doing today? I don't think I've seen you here before. I hope today's treating you well. Ooh, we got big poisons. We are no longer big poisons. Well, that was not the special I thought it was. Oh, my day is going well. I'm glad to hear it. Thank you for coming in. I take it you're a Monster Hunter player? If you're you know, checking out Monster Hunter streamers. Welcome. I am a Monster Hunter streamer, as you can see. I play Monster Hunter 4 days out of the week. I play both GU and Rise on the Switch. So, you know, that's where you're going to find me. I spooned 2 whole packets of instant black coffee. Wonderful. What are you going to do with all that black coffee in your system now? I drink tea personally. But I ain't got nothing against coffee. Whoop. That is a lot of coffee, though. Energized to the brim. I've been drinking a far more caffeinated tea than I usually do. And so I am a little wired. The other night I had a... Oh my god, the poor fool. Now I get to do this. Speed. Yeah. Chuck. No, I missed. So sad. But yeah, no, I play Monster Hunter Rise and GU. I've also been playing some Tears of the Kingdom. So technically I'm a variety streamer by that, you know, logic. But mostly Monster Hunter. Best way I can find to de-energize people is to troll them with my name. Though it doesn't seem to work on you. What do you mean? Like, just me trying to pronounce it for 10 billion years? You're gonna be pretty hard pressed to have me struggle with a name. Since you're new here, I actually studied opera, and as a result of that, I see you, Silvani, throwing small barrel bombs down at me. So I studied German, French, Italian, English, and Spanish. Those are the languages I have a general comprehension of. Did you just waste? You... Ah. I'm pretty sure they just popped my, my powder. Or not powder, but, interpret heart. So sad. Am I targeting the wrong monster? I am. I thought we were fighting the other thing. My G, my name doesn't have even need to go into that much understanding. It just helps for me personally. I obviously I don't do that so I can pronounce names correctly. It's for, you know, the type of music I do perform. But it helps a lot for this. It's so simple. It is. You just pronounce it. Am I excited for the 4th? Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna go to a friend's house and probably eat sausage. It's gonna be great. Did I? What was that? Oh, trank bombs. I thought it was like a Tio gem. I was like, what the hell? But yeah, I mean, for those who aren't American, 4th of July is coming up, and it's you know, this is the day we broke, you know, free from the British, etc., whatever, whatever. I'm more excited to just like hang out with people and have a reason to hang out with people. I got work on the 3rd and immediately start work at 4:30 a.m. on the 5th. Ooh, I am currently unemployed, so I am mad chilling currently, not by choice, but I'm not unemployed by. You have summer break? Yeah. I was just thinking about this the other day. Yo, it has been a while, Vulcan Reaver. Welcome. How are you doing today? I was just thinking about how it's so weird being an adult when summer break is a thing. I really do miss the feeling I used to get. Poke 'em, poke 'em, poke 'em, poke 'em. Yeah. Of like being a kid and enjoying summer break and being excited to not have to do anything for like 3 months. No obligations or anything. Now my life is a little different, obviously, but, you know. Okay. I think I understand the difference between Echo Mode and the other one. Come on, spin. Spin! Fantastic. Life do be that way. My job is chill, but man, I wish I could have gotten the 5th off. Totally understandable. My job was chill. I worked in IT for a while. And so as a result, a lot of my job was spent working from home. Currently was working from home. But the company, quote unquote, says that they can no longer support to have me work remotely, which I know is not true. They totally can. What they want to do is they're trying to de-incentivize people from being able to work from home by saying that they can't support me, so therefore nobody else is going to be able to, if that makes sense. It's wonky, it's complicated, it's, you know, it's the way the job is. That was supposed to be this move. Thank you. Throw Sonic Boom here. Oh, and he is gone. Rip. Oh. Oh, I get it now. For the record, in case you're seeing me play Hunting Horn, I am not a Hunting Horn main. This is probably the 4th time I've used the weapon in the game. That's why I'm constantly, like, surprised at the things I'm learning about it. You do quality assurance position for an aviation company. Sit at a desk all day looking at parts. Makes sense. That's basically what I did, except I did I did that with computers essentially. I should focus on the monster like that. Yeah. I'm on summer break, but I will be starting a part-time job in the later half of the summer. That's exciting. I actually do like working. That's part of the reason why I'm like kind of disappointed to no longer be, and that also part of the reason why I'm so excited about this position, working as a or doing community theater again, because it is something to do that, you know, is not, you know, obviously streaming or, you know, something like that. Oh, I need to get some other melodies going. Yeah, that one. Oh, we got it. So that was one melody. I'm kind of experimenting here with the way that this works. And then 2 melodies. causes it to explode. Okay. Wonderful. Silver Wrath. You want to get a job, but you're too young? You'll get there. There's no reason to rush it. But, like, when I was, like, 13, I used to do stuff like, I don't know. I used to do stuff like mowing people's yards. And I had friends of mine that actually went from doing that, like, part-time, and now they, like, own their own landscaping company. Obviously, that's not the path I took. I also painted houses for a summer. I made at least, you know, $400 doing that over the course of a few months. And obviously, like, the painting of houses in Florida is something like you show up at, like, 8 o'clock in the morning, you paint for 4 hours, and then by the time noon hits and it's, like, unbearably hot, you take the day off. And it was with, like, a local painter, so he, like, really kept close control of how everything worked. Any melody causes to explode. It's the encore that pulls the trigger. Yeah. But yeah, so they're like, even if you're like too young to, you know, apply for a position within like a the sphere of, you know, trying to like like if you were trying to apply at a grocery store or something like that, I think they require you to be like 17, maybe 16 where I was from. But like if you're trying to do summer work, there's always like offering to mow lawns, helping people move, things like that. That mostly farms, so I can't really do that. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Old school paper routes, but painting. It was fun. It was a lot of work though. I got really comfortable on ladders, and it actually really helped me in regards to working other jobs. I used to work as a stagehand professionally. Sorry, T. And obviously, and that's the work I actually really want to get back into. It's just I haven't found anybody who is currently hiring for, you know, stagehands. But like, you know, stagehands, running sound. But like part of that involved being on catwalks and things like that. Which, for those of you who don't know what a catwalk is, it's essentially the area out in the theater. It's like the rafters. And from the catwalks, it's like our job. I'm going to go ahead and play this weapon again, by the way. I want to actually kind of figure it out. Ooh. Okay, yeah, we can rock this. It's like, but yeah, the catwalk is essentially like the rafters that sit out on the stage. It's where like people who do spotlight work and a lot of the lights are hung in order to make sure that light is being portrayed onto the front of the stage. Otherwise, all you get is top-down lighting, which casts a lot of really wonky shadows. Oh, 160 limit, yeah. So yeah, if we can keep it below 160, that would be ideal. You hated your paper route? I've always wanted to do a paper route just because I love biking. Today I went on like anywhere between to like 6 and 10 miles for like an hour. I was trying to see how well I can ride out to the place where rehearsals are going to be happening because I don't have a car at the moment. But yeah, doing that painting job really got me really comfortable on ladders, and then I was able to do like catwalk work that, you know, involves being 50 feet up in the air and stuff like that. One of the scariest gigs I've ever had, just for the record, I had somebody who was like, hey, we need you to hang this light. I'm like, okay. And it's like, it's on an arm, so it's really heavy and really like cumbersome. And so what we're going to have you do is you're going to step on the edge, like the edge of the stage. So there's like, there's the front of the stage, and then there's like this thing that borders it, right? The catwalk sat maybe, let's say, 2 feet away from that border. And the border is like maybe 6 inches, okay? My job was to straddle the area between the catwalk and the front of the stage. So imagine for a second here, right? Catwalk, front of the stage. In the middle, 50 to 60 foot drop. So yeah, and I was supposed to hold up a, somewhere probably close to like a 40-pound object, um, while somebody tightened it down with a wrench. And that was like easily. And then the other thing is that, but I got very, I don't know, I rock climb. I didn't at that point in time, but I've become incredibly comfortable with heights to a point where it's almost scary how comfortable I am with being high up. Obviously, like there's an adjustment point. You have to like, what was it? Another job I had at the stagehand was hanging lights out of a genie or focusing lights out of a genie, which generally a genie is like a lift, but you stand in like a small box, generally like 2 feet by 2 feet, and the base of it pushes you all the way up into the air. And so normally you're like suspended, again, 50 feet up on a pole in a 2 by 2 box, and your job is to kind of lean out over the edge and make sure that the light is focused correctly. So it's like pointing in the right spot that, in the same way that you would focus a camera, you can focus a light. Make sure that it has like the right gels in it, which change the color. Make sure that it has the correct patterns on it, so that way it looks right. It's a lot of interesting work, and it's definitely something I love doing. But we're gonna take this route. I never jumped down this way. But yeah, no, just very, very different. But I don't know. A fear of heights is definitely a real thing. Don't get me wrong. But it is something that can be overcome. I originally was not such a huge fan of heights. But, just you kind of gradually work up into it, if that makes sense. Like, for me, it started with climbing, a 10-foot ladder. And for you, it might start with a stepping stool. That's fine. That's where everybody is. Lol, I just gave people accidentally playing melodies for people. But yeah, no, for me it like started with like, you can start with like a step stool and then work your way up to. My girlfriend and I hike a lot. There's something about the sheer drop of cliffs that scare the hell out of me. Okay, well, I mean, yeah, that's an entirely different situation than, being afraid to step up on a ladder. Even I would be freaked out by that. And I climb like 50-foot walls at a gym for fun. Like off of what the only thing suspending me is a small like waist harness and a rope that I tied myself. But who knows how old the rope is. No, ladders and stuff are fine, but cliffs, oof. Yeah. No, I feel much, I don't mind climbing a 50-foot cliff, but I need to have a support system underneath me. I can climb 20 feet up a wall, no problem. And then, feel confident enough to probably drop back down. That's not a problem. But be careful. You really want padding underneath you. Don't go jumping off 20-foot whatevers. One of the one of the most foolish things I've ever done as a kid was one day I came home from school, right? And my parents had been working on the house, and so as a result, we have a ladder leading up to the roof because, people are doing repairs, they're doing stuff like that. They're using the leaf blower, they're blowing air off, like, all the leaves off, stuff like that. Basic, I don't know, things. Things that, you would do to make sure that your house is functioning properly. Nothing crazy. Ooh, yeah, no, I don't, no, stop that. Thank you. But yeah, so one day I came home from school and I was like, I'm gonna jump off it. To say the least. Oh, is everyone fighting the other monster? Well, fuck this. What am I doing? Ooh, dying. That's what I'm doing. I assume we were going after Rathalos because I first one. But, that's fine. I'll go fight Malzeno with you guys as long as it's not chasing me or shooting fireballs at me. After this hunt, are you able to join? It really depends on if there's an open spot or not. I always do this first come, first served. That's just how I run the hubs. But if you come here early enough, like if you're like the first one here and, you know, you jump in, you can stick around the whole time and, you know, hop in whenever a spot becomes available. Oh, sorry. Oh, wait, no, that wasn't me. That's right. I run Shockproof. Couldn't have been me. Man, what an angry monster this is. Well, I saw the choreo on this dude, and I was like, I was confused. Because I was like, wait, there's only supposed to be one anomaly monster per quest. You can't have two anomaly monsters on the same quest. But no, this is original Malzeno. It is naturally, it is the reason why we have anomaly quests in the first place. Ooh, we got Adrenaline Rush off. That's cool. Yeah, did we get stunned for it? A little bit, but that's fine. Poke. Oh, we hit him right in the face. Ooh, and I think I might actually be able to KO him here. Sad. I understand why we do it, because it is, you can get some pretty high optimal damage, but I do like keeping the fight in one place. But that's my preference. Because that's a lot of damage. Ooh, that's terrifying. Please leave me alone. I am so glad I run 10 billion dodge abilities. I think part of the reason why I keep forgetting, I will go when I will watch you when I can. Yeah, of course. But thanks for coming by, Robot Cookie. I appreciate your company. I do hope that you enjoyed, you know, hanging out and chatting. All right, if I can just hit him with this. Yo, Capricorn. Welcome. How are you doing today? Sorry, I thought you were another person for a second. I really have to, I glance at chat, but like, it really truly is just like a quick glance. And we have a friend that's Captain 67 who pops in. I'm doing all right. You know, playing Monster Hunter and all the good stuff. Ooh, terrifying. Can't believe that hit me. Spooky monsters. But yeah, no, we're just playing some Rise today. You know, I've been playing a lot of GU and Tears of the Kingdom, so that's been pretty fantastic as well. Oh, I never got to talk about so for those of you, so from when I auditioned for this community theater thing, right? The audition went something along the lines of so they gave me like a script, right, to read. And, you know, the goal was, you know, okay, read the same script back to me, but I want you to portray it in 4 different emotions. That was the thing. Yo, Inked. Hunting Horn main, huh? I am not a Hunting Horn main. I am a heavy bowgun main. But somebody requested that I play Hunting Horn, and I've been really interested in learning it, because I main it, I don't main it, but I play it a lot in other games for fun. And I've really been kind of hoping to pick it up a little bit for this game. I'm actually, yeah, but I am actually a heavy bowgun main. Not quite as rare. Used to be rare. After the update, though, a lot of people started picking it up. Ooh, I dodged that. Sick. Hunting Horn is basically the same vibe as having music in a fight. It really is. Especially since now I can throw the Astralos theme into anything. But welcome. I'm glad to see that you're here. Lots of new people today. Very exciting. But yeah, no, what I was saying, so yeah, I just got accepted into this, or I should be getting an email soon about this community theater thing, but the audition was, they gave me a script and I had to read it in 4 different emotions. The 4 that they gave me was happiness, anger, confusion, and indifference. Which indifference is like a not caring kind of, that's the way I've always defined indifference. Where's the, oh, he's up there, lol. Just kind of walking. By the way, I just killed Gold Raytheon on my 2nd attempt. Ooh, nice. But what was funny is that, you know, reading through the script like that was very, very similar to the way I read dialogue in Tears of the Kingdom. Which we're constantly joking about how bad the dialogue is in that game, because it's just not really that fantastic. Yo, thank you for the follow, One Inked. Obviously, it's not bad. Like, well, it can be bad. It's more so like, it's not atrocious. It's just boring. The dialogue in that game is really dry, comparatively to like other games such as Kunai can cut the tall grass. Yes, I'm fully aware of the Kunai cutting tall grass. I normally just don't bother with it though if I'm gonna cut grass at all, because it's almost more efficient for me to do like a wide sweep with my weapon than it is to try and aim kunais and have them go over stuff. Ooh. But I do appreciate the advice. But yeah, so basically I've been voice acting every single character with the driest dialogue in Tears of the Kingdom, and it really kind of worked to my advantage for this audition, because suddenly I'm given a relatively dry script and I'm like, oh, just act it. And I'm like, wow, I've been doing this for the past 3 weeks every single time I played Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah, that's what I said. I don't know how people can naturally aim so well. I'm convinced that they can. They're just saying it because you know, they want to contribute. How long have I been playing Monster Hunter? Quite some time. I picked it up in high school. But that was, my first game was 4U. And then on top of that, I've been streaming Monster Hunter for at least the past 3 years now. It's been pretty on and off though. During when COVID was especially bad and everyone was on lockdown, that was when I really invested the most time into it. These days, I actually stream 4 days a week now, so I've been playing for quite a while. 4U was also your first game? Nice! No, it's honestly one of my favorites. 4U is so much fun. But sadly, I don't have a good way of emulating it. My 3DS is bitten the dust, as it were. And I would love to find a new one, but, you know, that's not as easy a ask as you would think it is. Especially since I'm currently unemployed due to unforeseen circumstances. I thought I was going to be employed for quite some time, but I got bad news. And they had to let me go. But, you know, literally tomorrow I'm going to be applying for unemployment. Since I'm still technically employed for this work week, I have to wait until tomorrow before I can set that up. First game was GU, but my first real experience was Rise. GU is super fun. So fun enough, I do stream this game and GU 4 days out of the week. As of right now, I stream it I stream GU on Mondays and Fridays, and then Rise on Thursdays and Saturdays. And then the other days of the week, I stream Tears of the Kingdom, and then Wednesdays are my day off. I feel your pain. I've been employed for years. Now it sucks. Yeah, I'm still looking for work, so I'm hoping to be employed soonish. It just takes time, you know. Well, I have not been using any of my specials. There we go. Kaboom? Yeah, kaboom. Been looking for a job since 2007. Oh my god. Now, when you say looking for a job, are you like actively like constantly like employing for places, or is it like a there's like a specific kind of job you're looking for? Because right now I am like there's a specific job I'm looking for, but it's looking like I probably won't get it as of right now. Actively. Dang, that is rough. I wish you the best luck in that. Job hunting is not fun, in my opinion. I'm sure some people are, you know, kind of excited about it. For me, it's mostly just stressful. Like, some people really get like invested in like the idea of a new opportunity and things like that, but that's not the way I really function, sadly. Ow. You can only do so much since you're on disability. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, I wish you the best in that. Again, I looking for work is, again, tricky. Sup, camp? All right. Good luck. Yeah, no, thank you. Good luck to everyone. Whoever needs a job right now, I hope you find one soon. Something, you know, I hope opportunity shows up. If not, screw it, and I'll just be a full-time streamer. I'm kind of trying to do like I don't know. I try and I enjoy streaming, and you know, I will continue to stream even if I never made it into a profession. But at the same time, if it were to work out that I would, you know, that I became a full-time streamer, that would be I would not be too angry about that. And then, you know, I can dedicate the rest of my time to my other hobbies, such as, you know, rock climbing, playing music, things like that. Acting. Which obviously, I don't want those to be hobbies per se either. You know, I actually am trying to make a career out of music. It's just, you know, you need something to pay the bills until you make it. That's the way I've always viewed it. Waiting until late September for the job fair. That makes sense. Sorry, I almost dropped my controller there. Just trying to set it on my desk. People attacking me with small barrel bombs. Can I join? If a spot opens up. That's so the way I run my hubs is it's just like first come first served, and people will, like, you know, if you're here, then you can hunt for, you know, as long as you want to, and if a spot opens up, then you can take it. Is generally how I run the hubs. I do have a Discord though, and a lot of the people there do play Monster Hunter, and there are always people looking to, you know, play games. So that's I don't know. That's generally how I run things here in regards to the hub and whatnot. I've considered doing something rotation based in the past, because obviously, you know, a lot of people would, I think, enjoy that. It's just a lot to manage right now, especially since the way my setup is currently functioning is very wonky. I very recently had to change up some things because I wanted to include captions for when I stream for, you know, certain viewers who might be audio impaired. Or even if, like, there are people, like, every so often we'll have somebody jump into the lobby who's from a different country. And one of the things that really helped me understand the language was being able to read it alongside, you know, hearing it. And so for me, I think, if there are people who jump in who are, not from the U.S. Or, another English-speaking company. I've had, like, German people come in here and try and make conversation, and that's super fun. I've had people speak Spanish, French. And, I want to be able to make it as an accessible experience as possible for everyone. Here we go. We're going to do this. Run the Paracat set. I do believe it is now Chaos Death's turn to post. Unless it's my turn to post. But I think it's Chaos Death's turn to post. I'll probably also skip my turn. Just to go ahead and have, I don't like ending streams with me doing the last quest. And there's a good chance that if I post next, we might run low on time. I'd rather have other people get more opportunities to post. Fire Attack 5, Male of Hellfire 2 with a 3-1-0. That's insane. That is some fantastic deco. There's some elemental exploit on there, and you are cooking with fire. It will be fantastic. I always have to remind myself what Male of Hellfire does, because the way that I always read it was that it gave you the thing, the like little like ball of fire on you that would trigger after a certain amount of hellfire resistance, and confers explosive hellfire to your attacks after fulfilling certain conditions. Okay. And that, like, oh, that's Hellfire Cloak. Male of Hellfire does something else. Ooh, okay. Using Red Scroll, defense down, attack up. Using Blue Scroll, resistance down, element up. Further decreases defense and resistance while furthering attack. Greatly decreases. Oh, okay. Now I understand. It is unequivocally the best skill in the game. It really depends on what you're trying to do with it. If you're going for status, or not even status, element, I think it probably is. If you're going for just base, like, high damage, it could be really freaky, to say the least. Welcome back, Luna. You know. Man, Saturdays are a great day to be streaming. I've had so many people come by. Poke their head in and be like, what's going on? I've got an hour today. It's got better synergies than Dereliction? I'm not familiar with that ability. But I do make the most popular being Berserk and MOF combo. Male of Hellfire. Okay. Or Male of Fire. Gotcha. That makes sense. Yeah, I could see that. Honestly, like, I do prefer skills that have more trade-offs than they do, that is something I really do like about Monster Hunter. Or certain about GU, I should say, is that a lot of the abilities felt like they had a lot more trade-off to them rather than being just, like, straight buffs. And so, and if you played with things that had trade-offs, you would actually create even stronger combinations, but as a result, you would, there would be consequences. I feel like this game doesn't have a whole lot of those. I don't know. Maybe I should make a fully dedicated Male of Hellfire set. But put a spin on it. A spin on it. Hey, there's our quest. Okay, yeah. We can get this done. No problem. Moneymaker. Money is always good. Just run Dereliction and Berserk. I already do that to an extent. That's what my bow set is. Just got Pierce up 3 with 2 slots. Nice. That's basically Pierce up 5. I know it doesn't go up to 5. Still, that's fantastic. We'll check out what kind of decos I pull at the end of the stream. I've been pulling some decent ones and then some not so decent ones. I really wish I had a place to put all of the not so decent decos that I'm making. Or not decos, but talisman, I should say. I would really like to have some more high-level talisman. That would be ideal. But, like, you know, in a way that would recycle the old ones. I would be fine. Just sell them. No! But what if I need them? I come down like I come down after like 3 years of playing Monster Hunter, and I'm like, man, I really wish I just had like a 1, 2, you know, wall runner, you know, carnivore talisman. I don't remember what decoration I was looking for, but you know, I just need a 1 slot, 2 slot, and then you know, it's like, you know, and it's just not there. It doesn't exist because I sold it. Eventually, I'm going to have to sell them because I'm running out of space, but doesn't Cyclist meld recycle talisman? It does, but it does for the old ones, not choreographed ones. I want one for choreographed talisman because that's pretty much all I'm making these days. I don't really make a whole lot of the older talisman. Just because, like, the choreo ones are actually significantly stronger, you know. I have a whole set that's dedicated to raising attack up. And so I had to utilize 2 interesting pieces of armor in order to do so, in order to get max attack stat. You think it's different? It might be. But, like, yeah, no, I needed, like, 2 pieces of armor, and then I got a deco that is, like, +5 attack. And it's like, okay... So now if I wanted to, I could actually get 2 separate effects and just equip that deco, and I don't have to worry about the other 2 kind of like weird effects that I'm like now, you know, they're good, but they're not like benefiting me in the same way that other that you know, other pieces of armor would benefit me in the same way, if that makes sense. I have a bunch of sets that are currently in that position, and it's a little tricky, if that makes sense. Like, my gunner set is like that. I guarantee that there's a choreo talisman that would actually make my set significantly stronger, but I just haven't had the chance to look into it in a way that would allow me to, like, really make my heavy bow gun function as high functioning as it can be given the equipment that I currently have, if that makes sense. Like, I could definitely spend an hour and re-optimize it and then somehow fit another effect on there. Like, I could get maybe a full slot of Wind Mantle. Or, you know, make it so that way my damage is, you know, 10 higher with every pierce shot or something like that. I don't know. The technology exists. It's just like a time-consuming process. Picking up all of the things. It may not even matter because I might just cart. Can I make my way over the house? I would like to make my way over the house. Getting trapped in the house is not fun. Quit that. If you keep hissing at me like that, I'm going to put you in my pocket. Oh, careful. Someone gonna die? Somebody could die. Where was the explosion? There was like all this airplane noise, and then he came crashing down, and I didn't hear a goddamn thing. What are we hunting here? I don't want to accidentally paralyze a monster that we're not currently actively dealing with. If that makes sense. Because it really only takes me like maybe 6 hits for the first para. So if I do it stupid. Alright, I think we're going after... I'm going to let this play out first. When your set is dedicated to no longer doing damage and rather to inflict a very specific status, you really want to make sure that the timing is right. Otherwise, it feels heavily underutilized. So, like, check this out. He's going to get up, and now I can go in, hit him a handful of times. I probably could have dodged that. Yeah, see, there we go. And we got our first para off already. So I really wanted to make sure that I got the timing right on that in order to utilize correct para. There we go. Oh, I didn't get to uppercut him. That's so sad. I love it when I actually get to uppercut the monster there. Step back, jump back in. There we go, uppercut the monster. What do you think it's most OP? I think there's a few arguments that could be made. But in terms of OP-ness, Longsword, I haven't actually seen Longsword in action. I couldn't tell you exactly how strong Longsword is, but the fact that it has a counter option in this game, especially this game, because monsters are so aggressive, I think Longsword is a high contender. I think Dual Blades is another really high contender. It's a clusterfuck of countering. Dual Blades, I think it might be Dual Blades though, because Longsword damage comes from the counters, right? Like if you want to do the highest possible damage on a Longsword, you really have to focus on countering, which is fantastic. And you know, monsters are hyper aggressive in this game, so you're gonna have a lot of opportunity to counter. But running sets on other weapons that involve countering, like heavy bowgun for me, there's a lot of moments where you're not able to counter. Like I haven't been able to counter a single thing that this monster does, just because of the timing. And right now, if I was a Longsword user, I wouldn't be able to do the damage here. But comparatively to Dual Blades are able to maintain high damage all of the time, and they still have a level of counter usability since they utilize, what's it called? They utilize the fact that they have an insane dodge that allows them to continue certain benefits. I think if I had to pick, I think it's Dual Blades is probably the highest. But I think some contenders, other than that, heavy bowgun, I think can keep up in damage. Yeah, obviously, it has its weaknesses, but I do think that it has some insane potential these days in terms of DPS. Aerial Vaults is technically... I know Bow isn't a contender for RTP. I could technically see it, but, I mean, I see it far more in Dual Blades. And, yeah, I haven't seen Longsword firsthand, but I totally understand why it would be so good in this game. Yeah, we're just going to do a spin move here. It's not going to be a lot of damage, but it's going to be a little bit of damage. I'm going to leave this right here for you. Woo! Okay. Oh, we got status trigger off. Hell yeah. Status trigger! Windmill status trigger. Oh man, status trigger is so cool. Yeah, I considered being a dual blade main when I started out. It's a fun weapon. It's one of the ones I definitely know much more about comparatively to a lot of the other weapons in this game. I wish I could say like things like Lance are high contenders. I've always felt like Lance is like one of those things where it's like, yeah, you sacrifice mobility for insane defense and offense. The thing about dual blades is that they're highly mobile and highly offensive with really, really fantastic evasion and other kind of abilities of that nature, which I think make it definitely one of the best in the game. Oh, he left the area. Dual blades make you a glass cannon. This is true, but that doesn't mean that I don't think that the damage is real. I think, and well, they're not. It's hard to say if it's a glass cannon or not because I think the most true glass cannons in this game are bow and heavy bowgun. And I say that because they are the only weapons that I know of that would actually can almost get one shot. Just because of the way armor works. You can make a very, very good as long as you have like decent defense, almost every Blade Master set can have oh, I don't know why I'm sheathing. I don't need to sheath. I can literally... That's why Heaven Sent works so well on Sword and Shield, is because I can continue utilizing it. But it was kind of a burst damage kind of thing. I could see that. I understand why you would say that. But it doesn't change... I mean, yeah, it's definitely a burst damage kind of thing, but it doesn't change the fact that it's still pretty... You know, in the context of what we call a glass cannon, pretty glass-like. All right, there's our... Like, what happened there? I have no idea. You would have to tell me. You were watching. I just watched a lot of laser beams go off over and over again. That is what I saw. As a bow main, I can confirm that we are pretty fragile. Yeah. I just don't think that dual blades contain the same level of fragility that, you know, a bow main does. In the same way how I don't think, you know, dual blades don't contain the same amount of fragility as a bow or a heavy bowgun might have. Like, those are the true glass cannons of this game. Because it is still burst damage, but man, it is some serious burst damage if you're playing a good set with it. You know? Insect Glaives shine brightness against large beasts like Amatsu. Oh yeah, no, Insect Glaive is fantastic as well. Woo! Still haven't gotten the status trigger off. But, you know, I also haven't taken any damage. So I can't complain that much about it. I mean, I could complain more, but there's no need to. That would have been a great time to pop status trigger. I tried a few hunts and had troubles turning into small fries. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, I tried to dodge it, but instead I popped my Interpret Heart. That is so sad. Yeah, if I get hit again, I'm going to have to sharpen my weapon. Oh, looks like I'm going to have to sharpen it anyway. Gun Lance is like Lance, but with slightly better offense and with significantly better mobility. In my opinion. It does lack in the defense department. It trades off defense for maybe, I wouldn't say more offense. It's just a different kind of offense. But it definitely, I think it trades it more for mobility. Gun Lance is an incredibly mobile weapon in this game. Significantly ain't the word. No, it's significantly. Have you seen Gun Lance move? I'm just gonna. Sylvanity, I wish you the best of luck. Fantastic. Perfectly executed. Oh, I ain't stopping that. Not with this weapon. Status trigger, lots of para. Gun Lance be schmoovin'. It do be schmoovin'. It goes all over the place. Gun Lance can do whatever the hell it wants to. You want to do damage? Do damage. You want to have a shield? Have a shield. Want to blow stuff up? Blow stuff up. Want to blow up your teammates? Blow your teammates up. Unless you're running Shockproof, which honestly, I swear only exists for the sake of making sure that Gun Lance does its thing without killing people. Honestly, this set might be able to fit Shockproof on it. And if it can, I'm going to put it on here. Okay, that's horrific. Thank you, Interpret Heart. Oh, that's right. I have Dragon on me. So now I can't. Nope. There we go. Now I can re-inflict my status on him. Thank you, Wide Guard. You are the best. And now I don't have to carry no berries. Gun Lance speed is on par with bow. Yeah, I could see that argument. They have two different kinds of speeds. Gun Lance doesn't have, in the same way how you were like, bow isn't really a glass cannon, it's more like burst damage. Gun Lance is more like burst movement. But in reality, it doesn't really have the same kind of evasive prowess that a bow has when fighting a monster in like close proximity. That's why the shield is so great, is because it does, in fact, allow you to fight a monster up close while still having the mobility to get in on a monster. Lance kind of struggles to get in on monsters, or at least they did. Playing Lance a couple of times now, I don't know where he's going. He's just kind of going wherever he wants to. Yeah, I hear you, Cat. Use a Fervaline, and then I will give you fireworks. And by give you, I mean I will give the monster fireworks. Happy 4th of July, everybody. Yeah, nobody's getting hit by that. Wow, I'm mixing up my buttons. You know, this controller has 2 more buttons than what I'm used to, and as a result, it is throwing me the fuck off. There we go. That'd be a fun way to celebrate the 4th. Everybody who jumps into the hub, I'm like, you must play with a firework feline cat. And that way we can all just keep setting off fireworks on the monster. Although I do kind of prefer, I mix my lotto box. All right. No, I'm not a ruddy American. You know, touche, touche. We can do the same for, you know, British Independence Day. Although I don't know if Britain really has an Independence Day. He ain't British. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Some good tea. Yesterday I was eating strawberries while drinking the tea, and that was a fantastic combination. Green tea and strawberries. Never thought of it. Is that how you type in a British accent? I don't think anybody types in a British accent. I got some news for you. Fantastic. What's the news? Hey, A7 star quests. What's my AR now? We actually like, oh, 180. Hell yeah. All right, Dope Cat, it is, or was that Dope Cat's quest? It might be Sylvanity's turn to post. There it is. The A7 quests. We have the November 5th where we just set fireworks to celebrate. We stopped a guy called the Forks death. That's pretty awesome. It is your turn. Go ahead, Dope Cat. Post. No, that's all right. You guys stopped the death of a guy called Forks. Feed the birds. I recently got an award for feeding the birds. Catholics wanted to commit regicide, so we killed them. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm not too familiar with other countries, you know, holidays. We're gonna run heavy bowgun. I really like playing heavy bowgun against Cosmogorm. Am I just stupid, or do I not know what regicide is? I mean, it's a type of if I'm remembering correctly, it's a type of like, it's like a different kind of way of murder, I think. It's like a specific version of it. I don't remember the details. Regardless, it's not... It's where you kill a king. There you go. Boom. At first, I thought, oh shit, someone is killing Regigigas. Regigigas can't be killed. He's a slow starter, but, you know, can't be killed. They could just call it murdering the king. Yeah. Well, I think there's another term for that. So regicide is the crime of attempting to murder the king. Right? Or no, regicide is attempting to kill the king and failing. If you succeed in killing the king, it's still technically regicide, but it's more like overthrowing the monarchy or something like that. Only know infanticide and matricide. Yeah, again, I don't know all the forms of, you know, killing people, or at least all of the different classifications of killing people. That's not my wheelhouse, as it were. All right, this is probably going to be the last quest for today, everyone. So just a heads up. Get informed, scrub. I will decide if I want to be informed or not. Although I did kind of go on this whole, like, is ignorance is bliss, like, a real thing rant yesterday. So, you know, just ignore that. British lore is actually insane. Yeah, from what I remember of it, it is actually insane. So in the US, we actually do study British lore to an extent, British history, but only up until the point where America is discovered. And then, like, obviously we talk about things like World War II and other, like, very large, you know, worldwide events. But in regards to the history of specific countries, especially Britain, that information kind of stops after America is discovered, and then we move on to American history from there. And I'm convinced that the only reason why we study British history is because it's important to understand it for American history. Because, like, you know, almost the entire first half of American or like the first 100 years of America being discovered and then being, you know, colonized, and then, you know, turning into 13 colonies, and then, you know, American Revolution, et cetera, like, you know, all of that is because it comes from the British, essentially. If you know what I mean. Yeah, that's fine. We can just switch to Pierce ammo. Just need to get that good angle. Did I eat for Defender? No, I ate for Defender and Moxie. Lol. I'm so used to playing GU. If American was founded in the 1700s and Wales lives up to 300 years, then isn't America as old as a whale? Yep. There might be whales older than Americans. Or longer than the country of America has been established. That is a very, very real possibility. America's a new country. But people have been living here for a very long time. You know, like, people, like, it didn't just start, like, you know. No, you know, what am I rolling away from? We shoot this dude. We take that hit like a champ, and then we dish it right back. Oh, I did not have an ability. I was trying to counter that. Dope Cat did too, but they also did not succeed. I'm throwing that down. Yeah, you thought. The great KO of Gasmagorm. Come on, let me get in there. I just want that good angle. Look at all the gunners in the line here. That was it. That stun set us up for victory. Was there any shinies? No. Alright, we keep moving. I probably should have crafted some more ammo before jumping down the hill, but, you know, that's fine. We have shortcuts for that. damage. See, this is why I consider heavy bowgun to be like one of the true like glass tanks in the game, because this damage is actually, the damage output of a heavy bowgun can be absurd, and this isn't maximized. I utilize several different types of ammos, so that way, you know, other people deal significantly more damage. The goal of my heavy bowgun is to be able to continually shoot the monster from all kinds of ranges and all kinds of positions, comparatively to a lot of heavy bowguns, which specialize in one specific ammo type, but require you to be in a position of kind of a odd position. Ooh. Goodbye, our cannons. We will miss you. Why would you scream at me like that? I'm just shooting you. Pick my next weapon. So this is actually the last hunt. So what I can do is, we can do this two different ways. I can give you back your points, and then the next time I play, you know, you'll have them back. If not, you can actually pick my weapon for the next hunt, or like the next time I play Monster Hunter, which will be on Monday. Although I'm going to be playing GU on Monday, so just as a little heads up, I would appreciate a refund. I can do that for you. Okay, I do think that gave you back your points. Let me know if it didn't. I will find another solution for you. Or, you know, I will remember that request. You can just be like, hey, I redeemed this, you know, a while ago, and I'll remember it. You might need to refresh your thing, though, just to see if we got them. You have them? Fantastic. Okay. Yarks are the first person I've had to do that with, so that was a bit of a test, and I'm really glad that that actually worked, because... Oh, I am in a death field. That way. Yeah, we're gonna counter that? No, he's sliding. But yeah. Sorry about that. If I could, I would just turn them off, but I think it's easier to refund people and just kind of keep people informed that, oh yeah, this is the last hunt, you know, things like that. Man, you are making this way harder than it has to be, buddy. There we go. All right, don't forget your guys' tail cut. We did get that. And by we, I mean Sylvanity is the only person who contributed to that tail cut. Unless somebody was using slicing ammo, and I was completely unaware of it. I forgot how boring this monster is. I think he's fun. I don't think he should have been the boss, but, like, I think he's fun. This is one of the few, there's, like, a lot of really not fun Elder Dragon fights in Monster Hunter. Fatalis in GU, Shang Lao in GU, I'm not a huge fan of. But like, you know, and it's mostly because of how long and ooh, a dragon sphere. How long and like exhausting the fight can be. This is not one of those. I actually do appreciate this fight for what it is. The ballista segment just takes me out of it. Yeah, I understand that. I think it's fun, but like, I can see why they put it in, because they wanted to bring back the mechanic of what's it called? Like the raid mechanic. Or the frenzy, the rampage mechanic. That's it. But I do understand what you mean. All right. And that was the last hunt of today. I am going to do a couple of things. First off, we're going to go raid somebody. If anybody here knows of a good Monster Hunter Rise streamer who's currently playing on Switch, I'm more than willing to take advice from the chat. If not, that's totally understandable. And then there's the other thing that we tend to do is we check out all of the talisman, and we see what kind of talisman we lock. I also have a Discord. People are more than welcome to join it. It's mostly just Monster Hunter players. So, like, you know, if, you know, I'm obviously not going to be playing after this for a little while, but if you're interested in playing more, there is going to be, that like, people do hang out and play games and, you know, do stuff in the Discord. So you are more than welcome to jump in. Everyone here is more than welcome. But yeah, let's go ahead and check out some of these talisman. Here comes the melding pot. And look at that. We got one fantastic looking, potentially fantastic looking one. Reload speed, Mushroom Answer, 221. That's right. Poison attack, punishing draw, 111. It's interesting, but I don't think it's very good. Blade Scale Hone, water attack, 4-1. That's pretty cool. Free meal, Divine Blessing, 4 or 3. That's cool. Agitator Earplugs, 3. Can roll with that. Element Exploit and Sneak Attack, 3. You know, I've been wanting to run a Sneak Attack set. I think this would be something I'd want to do that with. Attack Boost, Quick Sheath, 2-1. Frostcraft, Special Ammo, 2-2. That's interesting. Power Prolonger, Windproof, 2-1. Okay. Water Attack, Crit Draw, 3-1. That's pretty cool. Quick Sheath, Deregulation, 10. I think that's really good. I think. Tune-Up, Bubbly Dance, 2-2-1. Pretty cool. Stamina Surge, Ammo Up, 2-2-1. Pretty cool. Tremor Res, Special Ammo Boost, 2-2. And Guard Up, Wirebug Whisperer, 3-2. That one's actually pretty cool looking. I'm a fan of that. All right, and that is that. Let us see who is currently online to raid. Let's see. Anybody I know personally? Just for general raw. Okay. And like the quick sheath, or not quick sheath, but the sheath attack is also pretty cool. All right, we're gonna go raid somebody random today. Most of the people I know aren't currently playing Rise. Let's see. I would like to raid somebody who's currently playing on Switch. So, and it's not me. Most people play on PC. That's the tricky part. There's a Spanish streamer on... You know, we're going to go raid this guy. Belcebus is the name of the dude. Raid their channel. I got 2 people currently watching. All right. Again, everyone who came by, thank you so much. It's been a fantastic time. I really hope that you guys had fun, you know, chatting and hanging out. Normally, I would be streaming Tears of the Kingdom tomorrow, but that is not going to be happening. I'm going out of town for, you know, a day trip. But I will be streaming GU on Monday. So if any of you guys are interested in GU, that is the time to tune in. I will be playing around 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And yeah, I do this quite often. Discord is the best way to know when I go live and things like that. And of course, leaving a follow, you'll get a notification. You know, you can choose to ring the bell or whatever. That's at your discretion. If you want notifications, ring it. If you don't want notifications, don't ring it. But until then, good night, sleep well, enjoy your evening, and I hope to catch you guys another time.